Check, check, check. Very short stream. That's not what I want up. I don't want that. I'm extremely late. This is what I want. I'm getting things set up. There we go. Super short. Narvix. Look how late I am. I'm streaming so late. I'm starting so late. You're already done streaming. I've never started this late on a Thursday before. It's 11:40. 11:45. Fatty Whale. What's up? Good to see you. It's a good emote. It's gonna be a short stream. Fatty Whale, don't feel obligated to stick around. You got bedtime. I don't want to ruin your bedtime. Firehair, nearly 5 a.m. in the UK, huh? Weird. Oh, there we go. Are you in the UK? I keep forgetting that. Firehair, I'm not going to be in the UK, but I am going to be in Europe in a month. Wait, is it really 5 a.m.? Do you stay up that late? Oh my goodness. Or do you just get up really early? You must stay up late. Iggy Taylor, what's up? Firehair, what? Do you do that? Do you do that regularly? Now I'm slightly concerned. Do you have do you work late, or you're just? I mean, that's an extreme night owl. Narthix, did you stream today? How was your stream? How's everybody else? How's everyone else's Thursday? What have y'all been up to? What have you been up to the past couple hours? Normally you'd be here on Twitch. Maybe you're still on Twitch. I mean, normally I'd see you in the stream, but I was like, I gotta go live a little bit. I missed you all. I wanted to stream. I've been oh, that's an emote of Julia. I was trying to click on it. The app doesn't let me click on it. Hold on, let me open up the other things that I can open up. We want the chat. There we go. And the other chat. Just in case. Just in case someone from YouTube says something of significance. That's a Julie. Is that her face? I guess it's tough when it's not her face. How is that her face? It's been modified, right? Like that's not just what she looks like. I feel like I know what she looks like. Slightly. Did you make that emote, Fatty Whale? Did you make that emote? Luxurious Gravy. What's up, Luxurious Gravy? Thank you for the resub. Nice to see you. Big hearts to you, too. How have you been? Thanks for dropping in. You wish you could claim credit. You do make some emotes, you told me. What's up, an Arrow Reborn? Welcome in. You didn't miss a super short stream. No, because I'm starting so late. Peter made that? He makes emotes too? Wow. I didn't know that. Oh, there's like a new clip button. Look at that. I'm seeing it for the first time. Just bang, you can create a clip with a button at the top. Is that at the top of the chat? Neat. Neat. Well, if something cool happens, somebody test it out. Only the most flattering ones. I believe it. What's everybody up to? How's your Thursday? How's your week been? Anybody got any exciting news? Anything cool to share? Thanks for dropping in, everyone. I know I'm at the wrong time. What's up, Cello Chow? Welcome in. How are you? How are things? So I was, here's why I'm late. For those asking. For those who want to inquire. Cello Chow. Thank you for the resub, Cello Chow. 22 months. You're almost at 2 years. Holy crap. A resubscriber. That Pokemon, or that alert. These all the alerts used to have sound. I took off some of the sound. But that would be the sound effect for that alert. Kimberly, what's up? Nice to see you. Cello Chow, let me know if you like a song. Luxurious Gravy, let me know if you like a song too. I'm thinking we'll probably only get to, who knows? I think that, but it doesn't always happen. Only get to priority requests, but it could be anything. Kimberly, let me know if you'd like something. Why am I so late? Thanks for asking, Firehair. You have some cool news. Oh, let's hear the cool news, and Arrow Reborn. I'd love to hear it. I love hearing cool news. Carice. Hey, Rob, thanks for sharing your Game Corner arrangement in Poser's Disco the other day. Very nice music. Thank you. Carice. I was really excited for that to come out when it did. I'm excited to share it. Haven't done an arrangement like that in a minute. It's been a minute. A lot of arrangements I've been doing lately have been like more peaceful. And all very beautiful and stuff. I mean, I like those too. But I really get excited about the more rhythmic and upbeat stuff. Your first time editing videos, so you was worried I'd screw them up, but you had fun with this project. The WMGSO's Fall 24 concert vids are dropping on YouTube starting in a few days. Hell yeah. You edited 2 of them. Awesome, an Arrow Reborn. Editing is a huge skill. It takes a lot of work. And I hate doing it. I'm bad at it. There's fun. It can be fun. Definitely fun. Fun fact, Kimberly is a fantastic video editor. That's actually her job. And she's created it. And she has been editing the videos that you've seen on my YouTube channel this year. I think all of them have been edited. Pretty much all of them have been edited by her, which I'm extremely grateful for. She's done awesome with them, and it's taken a huge load off my back. So it was great. You had fun, but in the end, boy, it is a lot of work, right? It is a lot of work, 100%. You glad you offered, you got pulled in, but it's going to be useful for a skill for sure. Yeah, absolutely. What did you use in Arrow Reborn? Did you use like DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut, Premiere, Adobe Premiere, what? Editor hype. Narthix. Big shout out to our friend Narthix. Awesome drummer. Narthix. Here's I was late for 2 reasons. But it made me think of Narthix. Error with a resub. Thank you for the resub. So close to a hype train. Back to back. Error, let me know if I can play something. Oh, you got one in there already. Tetris side A. Right on. Let's just get right into it. Hold on, what if I do that? I'm not sure what's playing if I do that. Okay. Here's why I was so late. 2 things. Narthix, you're an editor as well? Nice. What kind of editing do you do? I was late for 2 reasons. The main reason I was late is that one of my students, so I teach at a college. And I teach composition lessons, and I teach a songwriting class once a year. Not this semester, just composition lessons. And it's at Baldwin Wallace University. It's a conservatory. So one of my composition students, had a piece being performed that he wrote by the orchestra. He wrote 2 pieces, really. He wrote an instrumental piece, and then he wrote a song to play and sing with the orchestra. So he's a songwriter, but he's extremely talented. He's also a writer and a director. He's written a musical, him and his brother. They've written like movies, like short films. Extremely talented kid. His name's Hank Temple. And him and his brother are definitely on their way. So I had to go support. I had to go see the concert. And it went great. He did awesome. The orchestra sounded really, really good. And it was just great to see his performance with an orchestra. Played guitar, sang the song that he wrote. It was awesome. Narthix, you're doing TV ads? Editor, I hardly know her. Very good. That's cool, Narthix. Anything we would have seen, you should post one. Feel free to post a TV ad that you worked on in the Discord. I'd love to see one. You made a baseball. It's Narthix. That is true. She does have a baseball cap that says "Render." I hardly know her. So that's why I was late. The concert was at 7 o'clock, and that's the time I streamed. So I was like, I should be at it. Do I stream regardless and stick to my schedule? I should be at it. So I went to the concert. So that would have allowed me to probably start streaming at 9. By the time I got back and got ready. What's up, Cosmic Unicorn? Welcome in. You got a gifted sub? Let's go. Enjoy those emotes, ad-free viewing, access to a subscriber-only channel in the Discord. Narthix gifted a sub like last week. So that I would have been live at 9, but here's the other reason why I was extra late. So, I've been recording this album. You heard me talk about it for Katawa Shoujo Piano Collections, and Keldon with a gift sub. What's up, Keldon? Thank you so much, Keldon. Thank you for the gift subs. Oh, the subs already today. Keldon, let me know if you'd like a song. Feel free to request something. We'll get you pumped up as well. I'll play soon. So I'm working on this record, and I have to get it done very, very soon. The deadline is like the deadline for me is like next weekend, and I've got one more song to go. It's basically the final boss of this album. It's 15 minutes long. It's a theme and variations. Not my favorite type of piece, honestly. I don't really love theme and variations. No way, Mr. Goonenwatch is rating? What? Oh my gosh. Welcome in, everybody. Everything Girl Chan, Mr. Goonenwatch. You also read it too early. Give me 10 seconds. There's an ad. All right, we'll wait for Mr. Goonenwatch to get through the ad. Oh my God. Guys. Huge shout out to Mr. Goonenwatch. the lead developer for Straylight in the house, in our very own stream. Lead developer for Straylight. Give it up for Mr. Goon and Watch. Also streams a lot of horror games. Quality gamer. You remember me from months ago, Mr. Thank you. It's very rare that Mr. Goon and Watch raids in here. You're in. Mr. Goon and Watch is back. I was just saying, the legendary lead programmer for Straylight. We have some Straylight fans here in this chat, at least of the music. Many of them, don't have VR, can't play the game, but they're fans. If you're a fan of Straylight, throw some Straylight emotes in the chat. Straylight emotes in the chat for all any Straylight fans. Straylight, as you know, is the game that I scored the soundtrack for and I helped develop. You might know this song, Starforge. Let's bump it. Mr. Goon and Watch and me worked on this game for 5 years. And we're really proud of it. We hope you all enjoy it. Everyone who's played it. If you have played it, go put a review. Go write a review. Reviews help. Always trying to get the word out. Yeah, usually you're streaming after me. I went on so late today. VR game dev, exactly. Mr. Goon and Watch, do you have a song request? You can request anything on my list. Take a look at the list, guys. Welcome here. My name is Rob Kovacs. I'm a singer, songwriter, and composer for the game Straylight, which we worked on. And I have a song list of all kinds of stuff: video game music, pop rock, originals. Feel free to take a look at the list. There's the list right there. Thank you, Fatty Whale. Goon, feel free to request anything you want. If you got to bounce, no worries, but I will play your song right away. I'll play it next. Did you look up Cult Moo yet on YouTube and find your brother in Seattle? Me? Cult Moo? Yeah, make sure you look through every song. There's 1,800 songs, so look through them all. Maybe make a list of like your top 10. And then after you have your list of top 10, then whittle that down to about 3. And maybe put your top 3 in the chat, and then we can let chat vote. And then we'll play the one that whatever chat wants. I'm just kidding. We'll do that. Pick whatever song you want. So, but everyone go follow Mr. Goon and Watch. He's a great friend, and we'll have to hang soon. We haven't seen you in a while. Goon, we should do classic. We should do Cleveland Gaming Classic. I'm gonna pitch to the group. I think I'm gonna be in town. It would be fun. It would be fun to do. Anyway, I was saying while I was late, I'm gonna play a song for you all. Whatever Goon wants to hear. But the other reason I was late, Narthix, this applies to you, is I was applying for MagFest because the deadline to apply for MagFest is tonight at, it doesn't say exactly what time, but probably midnight. So I had to get my application in, and I put in 2 applications. You haven't seen Dan in a minute? You work with him now. You still don't even see him? Wow. You need to make an account. You want Bubble Man stage? All right, we can do Bubble Man. We'll do Bubble Man. So I had to put an application in. I actually applied for 2 different shows. So normally I perform as 88-bit, and I've performed there almost every year as 88-bit, and then do a video game music concert. So I submitted that, but I also submitted a separate application just to perform the music of Straylight. If I were to do it anywhere, it would be at MagFest. We have the musicians there who could play it, and the audience who would appreciate it, and so I want to get to at least give that an opportunity. So I had to get two applications in, and it took a minute. You have a wedding to go to in September. All right, right on. So you want to hear Bubble Man? Click that. Wait, what was the link? Was that actually a bad link? I think that was just like a friend of Goon. Goon, is that your friend that we just banned? Oh well, he was not. Okay. All right, thank you. I'll trust you, Fetty Whale. I think it's in September. I didn't even get to go because I was out of town last year. All right, let's do the song you wanted, which was the theme from Bubble Man. Yeah, that would be awesome to play. I did do some Stray Light music last year, or two MagFests ago. It was about a year and a half ago now. We did a live version of Void Compass, which was super fun, super difficult, but super fun. And I would love to do more of them. All right, here we go. Bubble Man for our raider, Mr. Goon and Watch. You knew it was a matter of time. Mr. Goon and Watch, just to clear. Okay, that dude didn't raid with you. Okay. I was confused with he came up with the raid, came around during the same raid time, and then I thought it was a friend of yours. And he said something, seen you a month ago or something like that, whatever. Girl Chan, here's another way you could do it. Type !SR melee break. And then if I know it, it'll get added. If it's not in the list, then it won't get added. But !SR and then your song, you can type that. I have been doing some super cool stuff. Yes. Got to play with John. Was on the Joko cruise with Jonathan Colton, guy who wrote Aperture Science. Wrote that song. All right, here's Bubble Man, by the way. And then we'll chat some more. Boss battle. Does Mega Man win or lose? Win or lose? do we have here? One. Let's see. Can I count? Win, 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 lose, lose. Win it is. There we go. Bubble Man from Mega Man 2. For our raider, Mr. Goonin Watch, lead developer for the game Stray Light. Thanks for dropping in here. Goon, hope you've been well. We'll have to hang soon. I'm going to be going to Europe in a month. So, if not before then, after then. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Girl Chan. And welcome in, Raphael. Divby? Raphael DVPY? Black Magic, what's good? Been a minute. J Artist, what's up? Good to see you. Chill Physics is here. All the cool people are here. What's up, everyone? Welcome in. Been a minute. Thanks for the claps, everybody. For vacation, working vacation, Airburr. I am going with a musical group on tour to play with. The group's called No Exit. They're a contemporary classical music group. So basically think of horror music, but live. It's not really horror music, but a lot of it is like atonal and dissonant and all kinds of emotions that aren't always necessarily pleasant. So we get to perform in Europe, and we also get to hang out and visit Europe. I might, it's in the works, it's in the talks. I might even get to do an 88-bit concert in Germany. So fingers crossed for that. That would be actually super awesome. All right. So I'm going to play some songs. We're going to get your requests. I'm going to keep this probably brief. A brief stream, because it's already so late. All I've been doing, and I've been posting a little bit on my stories on Instagram, all I've been doing is practicing my ass off. And we already got a bunch of requests in here. I'm going to play you one of... So I broke this song up into two. It's called Friendship, Variations in Fugue. I broke it up into two parts because it's already... I can really break it up into 4 parts, which I probably will for the recording. But it's very long. It's 15 minutes. But I'm going to do the first part here in a second. Bonus Stage Van! Wah, 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 wah! What is up, Bonus Stage Van? Oh my gosh. All the cool people are dropping in tonight. I should stream at 11:30 more often. What is up? Josh from Bonus Stage Van is here. What is happening? How was your stream? What was going on today? What's up, Brian Stewart? Was there a Let's Listen? What's up, Modal Module? Like that one. The Rob Kovacs van. That's right. If I was in Vancouver. How's the bonus stage from Donkey Kong Country go? Hold on. Wait. No, it's okay. Is it? That. Huh? Right. Wait. Wait. Okay, took a second there. Had a listening party for Shred Nobi. Sick. How did it go? While you're telling me how it goes, bonus stage, as the rule goes, if you'd like to hear any song on my song list, please feel free to request something. ! Oh, doesn't know the bonus room. I got it. Fake Donkey Kong Gamer. I got it. I did play it from memory. It was there. What's up, Gis? Good morning. Good to see you. Bonus stage. Feel free to request a song. For those new here, I'm Rob Kovacs, also known as 88-bit singer, songwriter, composer, video game pianist, composer for the game Stray Light, and perform around the country and possibly the world. I might have a show in Europe coming up. DK will forgive your sins. DK didn't even write the song. Welcome in. I done goofed 213. Thanks for the thanks for the follow, as well as Raphael Divby. Where are you going in Europe? I'm going all over in Europe. We're going to Amsterdam. We're going to Greece and Italy and Poland, possibly Germany. All right, bonus stage. Big shout out. Make sure everybody follows bonus stage. They rule. They hosted concerts, live virtual concerts of video game music during the pandemic. That's how I first heard about Josh and Bonus Stage, and I was on their second show, and it introduced me to a lot of people on the internet, and I'm really grateful for that concert. It was, what'd you call it? VGM Fest 2.0, The Continuing. I think that was the name of the show. VGM Fest 2.0, The Continuing, if I recall correctly. And then they just put on lots of concerts to bring the community together during a time of need, the pandemic, and it was really, really amazing. And now, an ad. Damn it. Got a minute left. Well, and now they do listening parties, live albums. We've listened to Stray Light on there. We've listened to my indie rock album even. Let Go has been on there. And it's been... Josh is awesome. And he also performs and does interviews and works with VGM Con, which I got to see some of that live, and that was awesome too. All right, let's play a song. I'll wait till this ad is over, and then I'll see if Bonus Stage wants a song, and then I'm gonna play a song. If not, we'll see. Bonus Stage, are you back? Almost back. We take requests here. This is gonna be a short stream, although I better get moving with it. How am I feeling after the Browns draft? I guess we got a good first round pick. I don't know much about him. It's strange. It's kind of strange. We have two quarterbacks, and we ended up getting Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round. That was just a crazy draft. And I feel like it was a wasted pick. We could have got, it seemed like they didn't really want him. Who knows? It does seem like the owner kind of made him pick him. It's a rebuilding year/decade exactly. Sanders, we were taking, yes, but we traded into that. We traded into that round to get it. But we already drafted a quarterback, and we also drafted 2 running backs. Like I don't think that was best. Bonus Stage. Let me know if you're planning to pick a song. If not, I'll play one. But feel free to, no rush. But I hope you're well. It's great to see you. I was talking about you during the ad, but hope you had a great. How was VGM Con? You also put on a show. Right after VGM Con, they put on a VGM show in Canada, which was amazing. Play what you like. All right. Well, I'm gonna play what I was about to play, which is I'm recording this album, Katawa Shoujo Piano Collections. It's going to come out in June. I have one more song to go. This last song is literally the boss rush and the final boss all in one song. It's a theme and variation. So you have a theme, and then you have 15 or so variations on that theme, different ways to play it. And some of the variations even bring callback melodies or styles from some of the other songs on this album. So it's very much like a boss rush. And then after all these variations in this piece, there is a fugue, another long, extremely difficult piece. Fugue is one of the most complex musical compositions forms out there. A fugue is where you take a theme like something like this, and then you play it again, but in a different key, but then you keep the other melody going too. Oh, what can we now? Something stupid like that, and it'd be really hard to improvise a fugue, which you've seen I cannot do. And then you add another line, so you have like 3 or 4 lines happening at the same time. That is also in this piece. That is the final boss. I'm going to separate those two, but we're just going to do the boss rush right now. You love some counterpuntal shit. All right, good. Fugue draft. There we go. That's right. We need a draft command for every time we play the... All right. Have a great night, bonus stage. Good to see you. Here's the variations part of... This is called Friendship Variations written by Sebastian Scaff. Here we go. All right. Variation 1. Variation 2. Who's keeping count? So far, that was variation 10. There's four more to go. All right. That is the end of the variations. That's the end of the first half of the piece. Bravo. Thank you, Modal Module. Thank you for the follow, Neil TV8. It's come a long way. Obviously, it's still rough. I started working on this a week and a half ago. I think about a week, and I've been every hour that I have been just plowing through this, trying to learn. That's only half of it. There's a whole nother half that you didn't hear me play. I'll play it later. But it's just been so much music, and I got to get it recorded. So, and getting it to like performance level is one level, but then giving it to recording level is another level. You have to be able to play every single note correctly, perfect. You have to be able to play it perfectly. Doesn't mean you have to. You can do different takes and stuff. But you love that minor 4. Good ear there, Modal Module. There's a lot of minor 4 in this whole album. Sebastian Scaff loves the minor 4. There's even one. So all these pieces are in a game called Katawa Shoujo, and he wrote almost all of them. There's a couple composers on the soundtrack, but there's one theme that he wrote called Afternoon, and it's just like 1/6/4. It's just one. It's a very happy song in the original soundtrack, but in the Piano Collections version, it's a 1/6 minor 4. Makes it a minor 4. I love those minor 4. Those dyads are tough. I wonder what part you're referring to. Like moving. I don't hear many people use the word dyad very well. Are you dyad too often, rather? Are you a trained musician, Modal Module? Dyad. Who knows what a dyad is? One's in chat if you know what a dyad is. Twos of you don't. You're a teacher. Oh wow, okay. Kuna watch. What do you teach? Do you teach music? Is that the thing from Star Wars? I think it could be. John Blue Riggs, what's up? You were coming back to Cleveland Gaming Classic until you learned that they just closed the Melt a few months ago. Did they close all the Melts? I think it was just Kimberly. Can you confirm? I think there's other Melts open. That they closed the original Melt. The Melt is a great restaurant in the Cleveland area. It was the first one was in Lakewood, and it's just an insane grilled cheese place, like the most insane grilled cheese sandwiches you can ever imagine. They're huge, they're super greasy, they're pretty amazing. We're Meltless. They're all closed. Wow. Oh wow, that's so crazy, because it hasn't been around that long. Early 2000s, I think, and then they became a chain. Then they opened up like 3 or 4 of them. They even have one at Cedar Point. Is the one at Cedar Point still there? Which I think is like the last thing you want to eat at Cedar Point is some greasy, heavy food before you go on a roller coaster. Yeah. You're still coming back to Cleveland Gaming Classic? Hell yeah, John. That's great. I plan to go this year. John, we have two game devs in the chat right now. John Blue Riggs, YouTuber, game developer of all kinds of retro style games, and Mr. Goonen Watch, the fellow game dev. I guess you can count me as a game dev too. We worked on Straylight together. Goonen Watch being the lead developer for that game, and we've exhibited our game at Cleveland Gaming Classic a bunch of times. I'm trying to convince them to do it again this year. It'll be fun. It'll be definitely fun. Hopefully I get to see you again this year, John Blue Riggs, and then hopefully I'll get to be back at some other retro games cons as well. There's a ghost kitchen in my area claiming to be the Melt. Okay. All right there, Brian Stewart. All right. I don't even know what that means. Perfect thing to barf up on a Millennium Force, exactly. But I think there's still one there. A lot of these pieces remind me of various parts from yes, Modal Module. I mean, like this one. This is very the Chopin Polonaise. It's modeling that. A lot of this is very modeled after like Beethoven or Chopin, mostly. Are you a music teacher? What do you teach there, Modal Module? Do you like a one-on-one lessons, or what's going on? You're on the South Beach diet. Very good. Dyad is, by the way, is 2 notes. It's just 2 notes together. Okay, so 2 notes. Private pianos and drums. Right on. Did you go to school for music? All right, let's play a song for Luxurious Gravy, who's been waiting for Lonely Rolling Star. One of the best video game themes of all time. That's not where it is. Let's hope that's the right thing. From Katamari Damacy. Such a fun little tune. Right on. Where'd you go? What's your degree in? I also have a degree in music theory. Playing by that. All right. Have a great time. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. I assume everybody followed, I guess. Right on. Well, this will be a short stream, but I'll stream again. I stream regularly, theoretically. All right, here we go. Lonely Rolling Star. All right. Such a great theme. Lonely Rolling Star. I'm reading off the VG lead sheets version. They have updated it. They've changed it quite a bit. There's now, it used to just be 2 pages long. Now it's 3 pages long. They've added a bunch more chords, basically, making it more difficult. Can't say I'm a fan of the new changes. Well, that's it. It's a great song, though. And it's a great game. That's for Luxurious Gravy. Thank you for the resub, Luxurious Gravy. I appreciate that. It's a great game. Right, Girl Chan? Mr. Goonwatch, I've been playing, well, not recently, but last year I played the second version. We Love Katamari. So I was gifted that by Cashmere. She gifted me the PlayStation 5 version or PlayStation 4 version. It's so fun. It's still so fun. All right, what's next in the queue? We're going to get through your requests and then be done with the stream. Kimberly with Path of the Wind from My Neighbor. Totoro. My Neighbor. Totoro. It's not there. I'm looking in the wrong spot. It's over here. My Neighbor Toto. All right, here we go. They did a remaster of 2 of them on Steam. Yeah, the remaster. I agree. It's great. The Path of the Wind from My Neighbor Totoro. Here we go. The Path of the Wind from My Neighbor Totoro. What a great little theme. Oh my goodness, thank you for this the raid. Double raid. John Oakwood and Davey is eating a sandwich. Double rainbow all around. Oh my goodness, what does it mean? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Rob Kovacs. I'm a singer-songwriter and pianist, specializing in video game music, original music, pop rock, classical, jazz, all kinds of stuff. This is one of the hardest songs to try and play and talk over at the same time. Welcome in. Davey is eating a sandwich. John Oakwood, how are your streams? Welcome, everybody. All right. Welcome in. Thanks for the follows. Imagine Snickle Fritz 93 House Douse Bouse. Welcome in. Either Raider, Davey, or John. I can feel free to request a song if you'd like. Be glad to play something. And feel free to take a look at the list. Anybody can take a look at the list. We're going to keep it kind of short today, the stream. But there's 1,800 songs to pick from. Exclamation point how if you want to check out that list. And anybody can check it out. What's up, Skyway? Skyway's in the house. What's up, Skyway? Loved your collab with J-Mo back in the day. Davey, you did a collab with J-Mo? Right on. Welcome in. Let me catch up here real quick here. I've got a week to go. John, what's up? Welcome in. Big shout out to our friend John. John Oakwood Ray, welcome in. Hobby and his 7 boyfriends, Fiddle Dish. Let's read John's description. Welcome to John's Work in Progress stream where they play mostly older songs. Also a tabletop gamer, educator, sometimes cosplayer, bead sprite art maker, action figure aficionado, and Nintendo addict. NES stream's coming soon. You're a Nintendo addict, John. I can play some Nintendo music if you'd like. What are some of your favorite Nintendo games? Welcome in Samba Patty. M.I. Hudson. What's going on, M.I. Hudson? Good to see you. How have you been? House DOS Boss. And you're J-Man. Welcome in. Steggy Music, what's going on? Totally not. Was it coordinated, Steggy? Now I'm thinking it was coordinated. Steggy's an incredible musician as well. Davey, how was your stream? Big shout out to our friend Davey. Let me read their description. Hi there, I'm Davey, host. I host an interview show where we get to know folks from Twitch and other platforms. I got to host trivia shows, group karaoke parties, and the annual Pets of Twitch fan vote tournament. Oh, I actually didn't know about that. Plenty of gaming, music, chaos, redeems, and features like Sandwich of the Week. Go follow our friend Davey is eating a sandwich. Thanks for the follow. Jordy12. I was on the Joko cruise. I performed on the Joko cruise. If you don't know what that is, it is a nerd cruise for a week with a bunch of special guests and performers and the comedians. And I was privileged to be one of the performers on the cruise. It was absolutely awesome. Got to hang out with all kinds of cool people. I performed, got to play with Mega Ran. I did 2 sets of my own, did an all request set of video game music, did a video game concert as well, just of my own, the choosing. It was an absolute blast. It was neat to be on a boat that's like rocking back and forth slowly all the time. It's kind of weird, but that was so fun. I just had an absolutely great time. Rob, remember the Yamaha stage when Haas jammed with you for... Oh, that was you, Haas. Good to finally catch a stream of yours after meeting you at last. Haas, were you... Wait, were you... Did I jump up on stage with you and you were playing bass, I think, and you wanted to play... Was that you? You wanted to play Stevie Wonder? And I didn't know how to play that song? Was that you? I shit the bed on that song pretty good. John is amazing. Not only does he play great guitar, he has an amazing voice, but is also an all-around absolute gem of a human. Good to know. I don't think I'm not sure if I'm following John. Let's find out. What's up, Gibson? Send your way home. Late night for Gibson Lens. It was quite awkward, but it was fun. I'm glad you had fun. All right, Haas. That was you. All right. Yeah, Haas, really good guitar player and or bass player. And he was playing at the Yamaha stage where anybody can jump up. Do you stream, Haas? Do you stream as well? Yeah, you do. Go follow Haas as well. Do you stream music or do you stream games? Follow Haas as well. All right, go follow everybody. John, let me know if you like a song. Davey, let me know if you like a song as well, and I will play it next. How's that sound? My name is Tom. Redeem, give me some water. I will. Thanks for the follow, and thanks for the redeem. Am I going to PAX East this year? Dragon Master? Probably not. I don't think so. Wait, didn't it already happen? I'm definitely not going. No. I'd love to go to PAX West, but not go to PAX East this year. Let me play a song for you all. You heard me play some silly music. Let's play a real song. John, let me know if you'd like to hear something. Or Dave, you can feel free. You've got to bounce, no worries. Oh, John has requested Terra's theme. Great. Terra's theme from Final Fantasy VI. I've had the privilege of playing with the Distant Worlds Orchestra one time and the smaller group, a New World Orchestra. Both super fun. Yo, DMC. Wait, who's DMC? Dragon Master? You wonder what playing piano in space is like. Weighted keys aren't so weighted, but kind of want to see. That's an interesting thought. Playing on the boat was weird because it's like someone's pushing you while you're trying to play the whole time. Devil May Cry. Saw it in the shout out. Ah, I see. All right. You play a lot of that game, right, Goon? All right, here's Terra for our friend John Oakland. Wait, it's the wrong key.
Yay! Yay!
Terrace theme from Final Fantasy VI for our raider, John Oakwood. John, you remember playing that in high school and just listening to the music? That's awesome. Thank you for the 100 bits. Great tune. It is a great tune. That's one of my favorites. I didn't own the game. My friend owned that game, and I would come over. But I really didn't care for RPGs. I really liked platformers and like moving around. Where like it mattered how fast you move. So like it took me a long time to get RPGs. But I'd sometimes watch him play the game, and he would play me just some of the songs. Be like, check out this song. Or the opening theme. And it was one of the first games where I was like, wow, this has got really interesting and beautiful music. Ghost Zero. That was a poor attempt at Kefka. Davey's eating a sandwich. Take me 100 bits as well. And then Skyway. Thank you for the $20 tip. Very generous. I appreciate that. $20 tip or 5 gift subs or 2,000 bits gets you an any song request, a live learn. Skyway, let me know if you'd like to hear, request anything. On or off the list. Kefka, greatest antagonist. It is a pretty great antagonist. I agree. You love to stay, but I have to teach high schoolers tomorrow. Another teacher. It's midnight here. It's midnight. It's past midnight here. I should be not streaming so late tonight. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I went live even if I started so late. Thanks for the tune. You're very welcome. Thank you for the raid, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Get some rest. Hope to check out one of your streams soon. I'll think of one, but you seem super ready to call it a night. Don't want to keep you up. No, we're good. We're good, Sky. Feel free to request something. You have a 9 o'clock meeting? Mr. Goonawatch? Is it with Dan? Tell Dan to say hello. Mr. Goonawatch, is the wedding in September your wedding, or is it someone else's wedding? I don't think it's yours. You have quite a sizable NES collection, John. Nice. I would love to see it. Narthix is still here. We have so many great people in the chat right now. Yours is in October. All right. Amazing. Let's do request for Airburr for the resub for good to see you streaming on a weekly schedule. On your wacky schedule. Yeah, you don't have a regular schedule. You got a pretty weird schedule, if I recall. Oh, I'm glad it aligned. I've been streaming earlier than I used to. I'm trying not to stream as late as I used to. Today's an exception. But you gotta finish that Baladra run. All right, good luck with that, Goon. But all right, here's some classic video game music and based off a Russian folk song. The Tetris Type A. Tetris type A. Takubi Decide. What is up, Takubi Decide? Oh my gosh. Service. Draft. Little draft in there. Service. What is that command there, Fatty Whale? Takubi Decide. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Pedro the Almighty One. You've got natural 20s, Magician Tarot cards, and solid decisions coming away. Sick. I really could use that. Especially solid decision making. That's what I get hung up on the most. Thank you for the raid. That was awesome. Thanks, Skyway. Type O. Tetris Type O. I don't know that one yet. I know Type A and Type B. Welcome in, William907. Thanks for the follow, Sherlock Stalls. That's a good one. Takubi Decide, how was your stream? What were you up to? Let's read the description. Ready to decide your fate? Check choice-driven RPGs, quirky indies, deep VNs. Deep VNs. And monthly themes and all the tough calls. Follow, and let's see what happens. Go follow our friend Takubi Decide. How have you been, Takubi Decide? Been a minute. Virtual novels. I would have never guessed. Mods, please ban the streamer. Fanny was doing great. Fanny already banned one person today. I know better not to question the mods. But even that person that got banned kind of fooled me. I thought he was friendly. He came in. He jumped in right at the same time as the raid. I thought he was friends with my friend over there at the raid. He wasn't. Fatty Whale knew. Fatty Whale knew right off the bat. Tried to sneak in a link, and it was a dirty link. Fatty Whale got him out of here. Can we get some mod love for Fatty Whale? Mod love in chat. Fatty Whale's been holding it down lately. Appreciate you, Fatty Whale. Go follow Fatty Whale too. He also knows how to work out and shit. Really good. So if you want to learn how to get buff, follow Fatty Whale. You thought of a request, but totally cool if you don't get to it. All right, throw it. Either give it to Fatty Whale or throw it in the. I think you're in the Discord. Throw it in our Live Learn channel in the Discord. Either way. It's been a hot minute indeed. Glad to catch you as well, Takubi Decide. You genuinely listen to Straylight more than I'd like to admit. I'd love to hear that. In fact, Takubi Decide. Did you hear that, Mr. Goon and Watch? One of the lead developers for the game, Mr. Goon and Watch, is here in chat. Go follow Mr. Goon and Watch. If you like Straylight, he made the game. He's the reason that game exists. Him and Dan. So I'm really thrilled that you, let's do it. You actually do need to learn to get into better shape myself. Follow Fatty Whale. He also posts workout videos in our Discord. One more reason to join our Discord for those of you not in there. You can get in some good shape. We sure all did. There's only 5 of us on the team. It's a pretty small team. But the reason it plays so well and feels so good and runs with no bugs is big. Mr. Goonawatch is a huge reason for that. Can I play you something, Takubi Decide? Let me know if you'd like a song. I'd be glad to play you something. If you got a bounce, no worries. But feel free to request something. And I'll play it for you right away. The main lesson you learned is 5 people should not make a VR game. We made a good game. We made a good game. It took a while. We made a good game. Even if it didn't sell well. I'm very proud of it. And we won some awards. Can you please get some Song of Storms? Absolutely. Great choice. Let's hear Song of Storms for Takubi Decide. This is my own arrangement of it. Hope you enjoy it. Would just love it if it didn't take me 5 years of making the game. I know, right? Well, if we had more people, that would probably help too. We took our time. We didn't know as much what we were doing. Maybe we'll do it again sometime. Here we go. Tetris. No, we're done with that one. Here is Song of Storms. Song of Storms, Song of Storms. Such a pretty song of storms. That was for Dakubi Decide. That's my own arrangement of that. I saw Insane in the Rain in here, so then I decided to displace the melody beat a bit. What's up, Insane in the Rain? Oh my gosh, and Claire Pix is here. So many amazing musicians and streamers here right now. What's up, Subtracted Cat? Hendu Soon. Hendu Soon. Oh my gosh, Hendu, what's up? Good to see you. Sully Cat, the Chosen Vader. Welcome in, everybody. Dizzle. What's up? Oh man. Katarina Goldstone, Mag Power. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the raid. My name is Rob Kovacs. I'm a singer-songwriter, a pianist, composer, streamer, lots of stuff. Lots of things to get to. Thank you for the new follows. Mage Power, Rainy Days. That's a good time. He came in a good song there. NFG Emoji. Claire. Big shout out to Claire. Incredible singer, guitar player, loves cats. Just a super lovely stream. Got to meet Claire at TwitchCon last year for the first time. And thanks for dropping in here. Claire, if you would like to hear something, feel free to take a look at the song list to request anything. If you got to bounce, no worries. But the option's always there if you want to hear something. Anyone can make a request. We have 1,800 songs in the song list. Lots of video game music, originals, pop rock, all kinds of stuff. You had baby guitar kittens. What? Baby kittens? In the guitar? Wow. Mage Power. Did I say your name wrong? I said Mag Power, didn't I? I applied for Mag Fest earlier, so Mag, the word Mag was on my brain. It stands for music and gaming, by the way. So, music and gaming expert is what probably Mage stands for. 8 days old. Yeah. Aw, how cute. That's very, very cute. Welcome in, Rainy Days. And Insane in the Rain is in the chat as well. Incredible musician, songwriter, composer. Just released a new song today. Is this song placed by Pete? Yes, it was. That was literally for you, Insane in the Rain. I saw you pop in. I was like, all right, give me the idea to do that. Insane in the Rain, let me know if you'd like a song. Be glad to play you something. Insane in the Rain just dropped a new song today on his YouTube channel. Go follow Insane in the Rain on Twitch, but also go check out the YouTube channel. We've collaborated a bunch. You hear some of his music on the background of my stream because I played on his album, self-titled album. Thank you, Ekaterina. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Have a good night. But it's great. It's awesome. I listened to the song like 3 times today. Insane in the Rain. Really awesome. Really weird melody. I don't remember. I just remember that part about the melody. And then there's this weird chord change. And then it goes here. I think I might have missed something. But that was it. It's really cool. Go check out this. The song is way better than what I just did right there. It's actually really cool. It's for a new game that he's composing for called Battlesuit Aces. There's a demo available now. That's all Insane in the Rain for you. Go check them out. Welcome in. Another raid. Should we count that a double raid? Double rainbow all the way around. Oh my gosh. But what does it mean? What's up? I Kev the Man. Thank you for the raid. Hi Kev. Let me know if you'd like to hear a song. Gibson, welcome home. All right, let me see. Feel free to take a look at this, everybody. I've got a bunch of songs to get to. We have a request. We just did a Dakubi Decides request. Mr. Gooden watches requests. Oh, you put another one in there. But I already got you one. Skyway's request for some Jason Mraz. That's the next thing I need to get to. Unless, let's do one. Let's do a quick one for everybody. And then I'll do Skyway's request. I already played your song, but if there's time for another one, we can get to that one too. Kev, feel free to request this request a song. The stream's going well. How was your stream? What were you up to? Keldon, let me know if you like a song as well. Kev, can I get a who is Kev? There it is. Thank you. Here's the description. I usually play games with friends and will sometimes stream. I don't have a set schedule, but if you want, watch me. And most times I have a clue what I'm doing. Welcome. Right on. Played a little real life. Sounds fun. Real life is fun. Kev, feel free to take a look at the list. If you'd like to make a song request, go for it. I'm going to play a song that I just released. This came out a week ago on my Rocket League. Right, of course. Of course I knew that. Of course, duh. Everybody knows anyone on Twitch knows RL stands for Rocket League. Obviously I knew that. This song just came out. It's under my 88-bit account. ! New song, I think. Actually, probably doesn't link to the right song, but it'll eventually get you there. This is called Game Corner from Pokemon Gold and Silver. It's my own arrangement of it. I hope you like it. Oh my gosh, I already forgot it. Oh my goodness. Game Corner from Pokemon Gold and Silver. Just came out last week. But to be fair, I recorded it back in February. I have to refresh that a little bit. But it was coming back to me there a second there. Greetings. Have you met any flat earthers this week? Dale Dan. Not this week. No, not this week. Dale Dan is referring to a stream last week where I talked about how I did meet a real live flat earther in the wild, in the IRL. Skyway with another tip. Thank you for the $10 tip. Just an extra $10. Thank you, Skyway. Appreciate it. Let's see if our Raider has a request. If not, we'll get to... oh, they do. Rainbow Road, Mario 64. Great choice. Oh, we'll get to Skyway's request here. Rainbow Road from Mario 64. Great song. Thank you for the claps, by the way. Incredible. Did you like that one, Mr. Goon and Watch? It's a good place to watch it on my YouTube channel. I also put a new video of that on my YouTube channel. Fanny Will, do you think you can find a link for that? Can you find a link to that video and throw it up there? The song's fire. I'm incredible at meeting a flat earther. Oh yes, it was incredible. It was amazing. It was a Uber driver. Now, here's the problem. I guess it depends on the mood I'm in. I try not to talk to the Uber driver too much. Sometimes they try to have a conversation with you and you can't help it. But my mistake was I had to call the Uber driver because I just started walking away from my pickup point. Normally, you're supposed to stay at the pickup point, but it was 15 minutes a wait. And I was like, it's so nice out. I'm just going to walk towards the direction I'm trying to go. And if he finds me, great. If not, I'll call another one who's probably closer at this point. So I called him, and then we're already talking. I'm like, here's where I'm at this street. So then when I got in the car, we had to continue the conversation. And then he was like, yeah, I just picked up a guy from flying to Japan and said something about the curvature of the earth. And I was like, what? And like, yeah, the earth's flat. I'm like, oh boy. Tell me more. Please. Tell me about how the earth is flat, dude. Issa Sings. What is up, Issa? Thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh. Great to see you. I was just telling you a little bit about how I met this flat earther last week. Welcome in, everybody. Uso Funny, Trouble Revolts, John DeLorean, Ginger Dry. How was your stream, Issa? Big shout out to Issa Sings, a wonderful singer here on Twitch. All the way over in Colombia. I hope you had a great stream. Raiders Rob was just talking about how he's... yeah, I met a flat earther, and now I'm convinced. Yep. Earth's as flat as a book. Of course. How was your stream? Big shout out to Issa. Go follow if you're not already. She's a wonderful person, wonderful singer. Thank you for the raid. Issa, if you'd like to hear a song, anything you want on the list, that is, keep it classy. But anything on the list is classy. So if you want to hear something, go for it. If you got to bounce, no worries. Welcome, everybody. My name is Rob Kovacs. I'm a singer-songwriter, a composer, a video game composer. I scored the soundtrack for a video game, award-winning video game called Stray Light. VR only, so a lot of you probably haven't played it. But if you have VR, you may have played it. I highly recommend it. There's a link. Go check it out. Several awards. We did win. Yeah, we won a lot of nominated for awards, won a bunch of awards. We're very proud of that. If not, I can take a look at feel free to. Oh, what song? Maybe you have some Alicia Keys. Yeah, I have one Alicia Keys song called Lesson Learned. I'll do that one. It doesn't get requested much, so I always have to remember how it goes. And I change the key to put it in my vocal register. Alicia Keys, Lesson Learned, featuring Jonathan Mayer. Oh, cool. There's something playing in the background the whole time. Just great. Stopped it now. All right, here we go. Lesson Learned. Let's see here. Let's see. One's in chat if you know this song. We need a little reverb first. This is for our raider, Issa Sings. And all of you all, thank you for hanging out. Feel free to take a look at the list and just enjoy the vibes, or request a song if you'd like. We do song bumps for 500 bits, a sub or gift sub, or a $5 tip. Here we go. Is that Higher? It's not Higher by Creed, no. Take me higher. Take me a little. I guess it kind of does work too, darn it. Here's the actual song. He broke my heart and it was raining. Just to rub it in, I'm at your door. I feel so crazy about it. So I told you so, so long ago. You knew we had to go. I finally came around. I'm back on solid ground. Can't let it get me down. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Yes, I was burned, but I called it a lesson learned. Mistake overturned, so I called it a lesson learned. My soul has returned, so I called it a lesson learned. Another lesson learned. Sometimes some lies can take a minute to fully realize. His tears, your eyes, 30 seconds to apologize. You give it one more chance, just like the time before. But he already know you'd give 100 more until that night in bed. You wake up in a sweat, you're racing to the door. Can't take it anymore. Yes, I was burned, but I called it a lesson learned. Mistake overturned, so I called it a lesson learned. My soul has returned, so I called it a lesson learned. Another lesson learned. Life perfect ain't perfect if you don't know what the struggle's for. Falling down ain't falling down if you don't cry when you hit the floor. It's called the past, cause I'm getting past, and I ain't nothing like I was before. You ought to see me now. Yeah, yes, I was burned, but I called it a lesson learned. Mistake overturned, so I called it a lesson learned. My soul has returned, so I called it a lesson learned. Another lesson learned. Can you take me higher to the place where blind men see? Can you take me higher to the place where blind men see? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. That was for our Raider. Issa Sinks. I just realized mid-song, I was supposed to play a song for our other Raider. I Kev the Man. I Kev, I got you. And then Skyway, I got you. We're gonna play Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 64. How many gamers? How many gamers in the chat? Sarah Barry, you never understood the words of that song before. They're good words. They're solid words. Thanks again for the raid, Issa. Hope you're great. Hope life's treating you well. Thank you for the raid. Not me, I hate games. One's in chat if you're a gamer. Two's in chat if you're a gamer hater. Here we go, Rainbow Road. Five's in chat if you can beat Rainbow Road without falling off the edge. Imagine, wow, big talk. I believe it, Mr. Gunu Watch. You did it, Mr. Gunu Watch. You are to blame. You're the blame now for the Creed reference. Everyone can blame Mr. Gunu Watch, not me. I would have never thought of that song had Mr. Gunu Watch not mentioned it. That was for I Kev the Man. Thank you for the raid. I almost forgot about you. But I didn't. I remembered mid-last song. Thanks for the follow, Official Treb and Justin Chastain. Welcome in. Hendu, how you been? SNES, I'm falling off the edges. N64, no falling. Is it that much easier on N64? I fall off on both. It's good to see some SNES. We only have one master. I guess two, Hendu and Imagine. There are walls on most of the course. I guess I'm thinking more of the SNES one. All right. Here's what's next, everybody. We have a request for Skyway for $30 in tips. There's just a jump to we're about to start. Skyway has requested a song by Jason Mraz called Did You Get My Message? So this is a song not on my list. And they have generously donated $20 for me to play it. So I'm going to listen to it. Learn it. I'm going to learn it right now. On the spot. But it's not, but hear me out, it's not going to be boring. At least I try not to make it boring. And I'm not going to take forever to listen to it. I'll learn it. I'm only going to learn it. I'm going to take no more than 10 minutes. It'll take 10 minutes to learn it. I may have heard a song before. May not have. All right, starting now. Here we go. 10-minute live learn, starting now. We're in the key of E flat minor. Can you find the lyrics, Scott Fatty Whale? Can you post that in the Discord as well? The hardest thing about Jason Mraz songs are all the lyrics. Chords are pretty simple. Well, they're not that simple. I take that back. A lot of melody. Just in time, I just started learning the song. Stuck in ads. Good start. Sorry about that. Okay, that would... So many lyrics. All right, so the relative major, G flat major. The solo. Let me look at the lyrics here. It was a cool song. How many of you know this song? Ones in chat if you've heard this song before. Twos if never. I don't think I've ever heard it before. Oh man. A lot of little changes. I've never heard this before, I don't think. At least it doesn't sound familiar. Imagine's never heard it. Sherlock Stalls, I've never heard it. Ah! So this last part here is G flat major, or F sharp major, B major, B minor over D. Just jamming on that. All right, let's try this again here. I've got a lot to learn in just a little bit of time. The piano part's not too bad. Get my message. Get my message. You did my guess. If we did get love. The first go sky. Oh, this is the pre-chorus. Did you get my message? Ooh, this is the chorus. Did you get my message? Similar to the verse. Did you get my message? Starts on the B. Ooh, D flat. Where did it go? Uh-oh, uh-oh. So the melody is, oh man, I'll be making up a lot of this. Oh, okay, wow, I need a break. Where did that part come from? I don't even know what to call this part. A bridge in the middle of the verse? Okay, we're at, so this bridge section comes, we'll call this the bridge, comes out after the second verse. We got verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Second verse, bridge. You know what? This might be a solo verse. The lyrics I'm looking at are a little different. No, I just gotta remember that. It's not even in the lyrics. Did you get my message? I might look at a different version. The one I left while I was trying to condense everything that I meant. Now the moment is past. Not much sand in the glass, and I'm standing to lose my mind. Do you ever? Let's back that up here. Did you get my message? Ooh. Did you get my message? Did you get my message? Ooh. Solo. A message that I was trying to convince everything that I meant. Chorus goes to the 4. Where's every Saturday? And then they break and they love. Together again, hold on to me. No matter what love's defense, please be sympathetic. I suspend. Get my message. Ooh. Did you get my message? Did you get my message? Yeah. Ooh. Chorus or not chorus? Bridge thing. Get my message. Thank you for the follow, by the way. T-Bird and Yuda Vich GG. Wow! Okay, well, riff on this ending here. How much time do I got? Do I have any time left? Not much, I don't think. A minute. All right, let's listen to some of those verses again, and then I'll play the song. The one that I left, I was trying to condense everything. To get my message, the one that I left, I was trying to condense everything that I meant. A minute or less when I called to confess, think all of my stresses go bye-bye. Did you get my message? You didn't, I guess, cause if you did, you would have come in with a sweet intent. You can give it a rest, let it beat in my breast, all the question of time. You ever wonder what happens to the words that really send? Do they bend, do they break from the fly? But if they go back together again with a whole new meaning. Senses completely unrelated to the one that I heard. Did you get my message? Ooh. Did you get my message? Did you get my message? All right, time's up. There we go. Time's up. Time to actually play the song to the best of my ability. This is called Did You Get My Message by Jason Mraz. Never heard the song other than 10 minutes ago. This is for Skyway. Here you go, Skyway. Hope you like it. Let's see how this goes. Did you get my message? The one that I left, trying to condense everything I meant in a minute or less when I called to confess and all of my stresses go bye-bye. Did you get my message? You didn't, I guess, cause if you did, you would have called me with a sweet intent and we could give it a rest instead of beat my breast, making all the measure go sky. Do you ever wonder what happens to the words we send? Do they bend, do they break from the flight that they take them and back together again as whole new meaning in a brand new sense, completely unrelated to the one I sent. Did you get my message? Ooh. Did you get my message? Ooh. Did you get my message? Ooh. Yeah. Where did it go? Must have bypassed your phone and flown right out of the window. How can I tell? Should I call the operator? Maybe she knows the info on whether or not my message you got was too much or a lot to reply. Not to hide this for a fact. Should you ever call back and relax? I've been relieved. My panic attacks now. Did you get my message? Ooh. Did you get my message? Did you now? Did you get my message? Yeah. My message, the one that I left when I was trying to condense everything that I meant. Now the moment is past, I'm much sand in the glass, and I'm sent to lose my mind. you get my message? Ooh. Did you get my message? Ooh. Ooh. Did you get my message? Ooh. Did you get my message? Go Zero got it. Good. I'm glad someone got it. That was Jason Mraz. This is tune. Did you get my message? Fun track. Very fun track. Just learned that now. Thank you for the claps, Fatty Whale. That was for Skyway. Dude, that was awesome. Thank you, Skyway. I appreciate it. I always enjoy your live learns. It's a good little challenge there. Gunawatch, you beat the Balatro run. Well done. Should I start playing that game? Should I get into it? I don't even know why I'm asking. I know I'm like, I guess I don't know 100%. I'm not going to, but probably not going to. OMG. More Raiders. Composer. Do not. Okay, thank you. I didn't think so. Would you listen to this actual... Would you listen to his actual what, Skyway? T-Act? That's probably a typo. Composer's in the house. What's up? It's Carice. Carice is back. What's up? Composer, what is good? Good to see you. Big shout out. Amber says I should play it. Should I play it, Balatro? I don't think so. Runs go like half an hour. Holy crap, that's a long time. Composer, how was your stream? Big shout out to our friend Composer. As you can guess by their name, they are an actual composer. Video game composer, and they make music using like Mario Maker and shit. It's pretty insane, pretty wild. How was your stream? How was your stream, Composer? You hate how close his headbutt is on Twitch. I know, right? Composer, welcome everybody. My name is Rob Kovacs. You may also know me as 88-Bit. I play a lot of video game music. I also put out the Super Mario 64 lo-fi record that you may know of. And if you don't, you should. It's a great record. I'm really proud of it. Me and SavePoint put it together. And we take a lot of requests here. Dude does crazy work in Super Mario World ROM hack scene. Yes, he does. Yeah, see, Mr. Gunawatch knows. Go follow Composer. He's legit. Composer, ready to get you to MagFest. You were working on an orchestral medley of Hollow Knight tunes, and then it chilled out with some UFO 50. Dude, nice. That sounds really great. That sounds awesome. Let's turn that back in music real quick. Composer, if you would like to hear a song, please feel free to request something. Take a look at the list. Anything on the list is fair game. There's over 1,800 songs on there. A lot of video game music. Anything you want is cool. Anything, if you don't want to request a song, that's also totally cool. But the offer is there. You were at MagFest. You got checked in like 20 minutes after your set. Oh, sick. We have to meet though. Next time we have to meet. How did you like it? Did you have a great time? I hope you had a great time. We have we have to meet. That would be awesome. You were hanging out with all the cool people because you're a big deal. I've met a lot of great people at MagFest, and since I've been going now since 2019 and playing every year, a lot of people have gotten to see me play and gotten to know me. It's been a great event. Welcome YouTubers as well. I'm also on YouTube. You see YouTube chats, chords. I keep missing them. Damn you, Rob, knowing cool people. I know a lot of cool people. Mr. Gunawatch is one of them. Composer is one of them too. Hornets theme. Dude, that's a great choice. Hornets theme. Hornets theme it is. Hornet from Hollow Knight. This is my favorite one. Is this part of your medley? Composer, real question. Is this part of... Wait, did you say Hollow Knight? Yeah. Is this part of your medley? And if so, are you like notating it? Yeah, you said orchestral melody, but are you actually notating everything? Here's my question for you, and there is a right and wrong answer. What's up? Thank you for the follow, dear Beardsley. How many musicians in the chat right now? How many people can like... One's a chat if you're a musician. I don't care any level. Just say one's a chat if you're a musician, even if you don't think you're a good musician. If you play an instrument or sing, you're a musician. Question for you, composer. How are you writing? What time signature are you writing this in? Are you writing it in 6/8 incorrectly, or you're correctly writing it in 3/4? That's my question for you. 6/8 or 3/4. Dewey wins. Okay, a bunch of musicians in here. Imagine you sing. Awesome. Imagine, dear Beardsley, also a musician. Right on. One you lie. I don't know. I see. Specifically for a Hornets theme. Yes, specifically. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about the other references, but specifically Hornet. You stream here already? Just started? Right on, dude. Yeah, let me know for Hornets theme. Do you write it in 6/8 or do you write it in 3/4? The reason I'm asking is because I've seen it written multiple ways. There is a correct way, and it's not 6/8. It is the correct way is 3/4. I mean, it's sort of like classic thing where the beat shifts between 6/8 and 3/4. Yes, it does. So it can be a little confusing. But there are moments that give it away that it's in 3/4 and not 6/8. Yes, it does bump, the bump, 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 the bump, 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 bump. And then there are moments that are just basically impossible in 6/8 that are only really possible to feel in 3/4. So, for example, there's a measure of 3 triplets. 3 triplets in 3/4 is really easy. 1 and 2 and 3 and da 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 3. But in 6/8 is nearly impossible because 6/8 you're grouping your eighth notes into 3. So 1 2 3 2 2 3, and then you're doing basically 6 against 9, which is in that feel is extremely tough. That's just one example of where it's, and then there's another moment where it breaks down into this rhythm. 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. To try to feel this in 6/8 is super, really difficult. Another impossible moment. So when in doubt, put it in 3/4, not 6/8. Thank you for the raid. That goes for any weird song like that. Laura McForfun, how was your stream? We have another raid. Laura, so good to see you. How was everything? Laura's name says for fun, but she means business because it's business time when Laura's here. Laura's name says for fun. Yes, repeating it. It's typed twice. I read it twice. Yes, I can understand confusion as well. I view engraving as its own. It is an art, but there is like, it's not really, it's less of an art and more of like, this is right and this is wrong. There's a lot of not black and white stuff in music. Engraving, though, is like a language. It's like grammar. When you're reading engraving, when you're reading music, you expect to see things a certain way. It's equivalent to trying to read something with like poor grammar, poorly or wrong punctuation, things like that. It just makes it harder to read. All right. You need to consider what you're doing. Yes, 100%. That's my rant on that song. I'm about to play Hornets theme for composer Laura. Big shout out to our friend Laura McForfun. Go give her a follow. I have to check. I don't think I've ever caught one of your streams, but I do follow you. But we got Laura McForfun. We got Fatty Whale here as well. And I hope you enjoy the stream. My name is Rob Kovacs. I'm a singer, songwriter, composer, pianist. Gonna play some music. Laura, feel free to request something if you'd like. And feel free to take a look at the list. Exclamation point, how for the list. There's over 1,800 songs. All kinds of stuff. Here's Hornet. Hornet, what a jam. What a piece. I love playing that one. Christopher Larkin, Hollow Knight composer. A song called Hornet from composer. Great choice, composer. Thank you for that. Welcome, everybody. Laura, I hope you had a great stream. Welcome in Kuso. Zithian, thank you for the follow. Mysterio27 and Dr. Beardsley. It just depends how much you like metric modulations and polyrhythms. I do like them, but I think we're trying to determine what the composer was going for, how they felt it. 3/4. 3 plus 3/4 is just, it drives. It doesn't have that drive when it's. It's all of a sudden sing-songy, and we get this weird rhythm. No, so it's 6/8 is completely the wrong feel. Yeah, it's a great. The whole thing is so great. You're bad at determining that. I would have been convinced it's 6/8 if that's what someone told me. Sure, it is confusing. It's not like a clear cut 6/8. It is. That's why I see it written in different ways, because it is. It's a bit confusing. Your only devil's advocate argument is that there's someone who wants to feel someone, which I can't tell them it's right or wrong. And then the best way to cleanly note that something is for a performer, it's here where Rob is. Yeah. Sure. You can make that argument. Thank you for the follow. Zirkus Badurkus. That's a great name, too. So many great names on Twitch. Oh, Skyway. Oh, Skyway would like to know if you would just comment on it. If I would just comment on it for $50? Sure. Sure, Skyway. Yeah, I could do that, too. I'll turn it up. I'll play it louder. I didn't see it. Sorry, Skyway, if I missed your message. But sure, if that's a request, I can do that as well. Gladly. If I could just do that for the stream, I would love that. That'd be a lot easier. If I could just listen to music and comment on it and still make the same amount of tips, let's do that. I mean, I like playing too, but it would just be a lot easier. Right, but if you groove each measure's rhythm as 3, you lose the groove in the other measure. You lose the syncopation in the other measure. You lose some syncopation, but yeah, you lose some syncopation either way. Sometimes it's in the beat, sometimes it's syncopated. Yeah. Most of it is syncopated, except for the few moments it's not. All right, let's see what's next in the list. Laura, let me know if you had a request or of any sort, or anyone who has a priority request, feel free to make a request. I love talking about music theory too. I appreciate the devil's advocate. That's why I asked you. I was like, I'm glad, because there's only a few people I can ask that question to. Nerd out. This is the place to do it. Fight. I will passionately fight about ways to interpret music. Oh my gosh, Skyway with a $69 tip. Bro. My goodness. Thank you so much, dude. Look at that lovely whatever we get. What do you call that? Alert. We got to see. Skyway, thank you so much. All right, let me know. All right, so Skyway wants to check out Plane by Jason Mraz. All right. As soon as I get the link for it, I'll check it out. That was fast. Fatty Wheels on top of it. All right, hold on. All right, Skyway, is there anything about this song that is significant or that you like about it? Feel free to tell us in the chat or why this what if any significance this song has for you. Back to our conversation. I will say this: I've purchased a number of books where people do piano productions of game music, and they're often more horrible than they should be. Composer, please say which some of these books are, because yes, 100%. Look, I make my own piano arrangements for a reason. When I started doing it, the arrangements I've heard of video games, and I started doing this back in 2010. A lot of the video game arrangements, piano arrangements I heard, especially of retro game music, was not good. It certainly didn't serve the song. I felt it didn't have the feeling that like the composer intended for my interpretation. So yeah, there's a lot of not great stuff out there. They're often more horrible than they should be. Like right in C with accidentals in places, in the pieces of G sharp minor. Okay, actual books, like published books like that. I see that on Muse Score a lot. A song like written in C instead of G sharp minor. Yeah, that's terrible. All right, I'll need to learn it. Okay, I won't learn it. I'll listen to it. Maybe I'll play along. Just describe the music theory of chord progressions. Okay, I'll do that. All right, let's check this out. Like, even if the notes are checked. Oh, yeah, of course. That engraving is absolutely terrible. I have I have sheet music on musicnotes.com for anyone who's interested. Although they took a lot of it down once Nintendo cracked down on them. But exclamation point music notes. There you go. As I was typing that, I was like, Fetty Whale's probably asleep at this point. Fetty Whale, if you need to go to bed, please feel free. I said it was going to be a short stream, and it hasn't been. You could check out some of my sheet music there for some stuff, but I'm very meticulous about properly engraving music so that it makes sense. And I teach composition, so I also teach my students how to notate their music so that it is easy for a for a musician to read it. I also play new music. I play in a new music ensemble written by, pieces that we're often premiering pieces by composers, and really cool pieces. So often it's just made even that much more difficult because even those composers, I get really annoyed. Yeah. I can go to soapbox about people not writing music in a way that's easy to read. You're used to streamers' short streams. I'm sure you are. All right, let's listen to the song. This is called Plane by Jason Mraz. I'm going to listen to it and kind of figure it out and just talk about it. So you need someone with professional engraving skills to write an arrangement for your group? I don't. Oh, no. Well, hey, maybe. We play some pretty avant-garde stuff, pretty non-tonal. The group's called No Exit. And we have a recording coming out, and we're going to Europe in a month, which I'm pretty ecstatic about. No Exit, New Music Ensemble. I think if you type exclamation point No Exit, you'll find the group. So yeah, submit something. There it is. Thank you, Fetty Whale. He's on it. Jeez, what an awesome mod. All right, here we go. Song for real. It's like the same key. So we've got E flat minor, 1, 3, or flat 3, B, flat 6, 5, 7, dominant chord. So B, flat 6, G flat, flat 3, 5, B flat 7. So the chords are just the same chords, just different order. So we have 1, flat 3, flat 6, 5, dominant 7, dominant 5 chord. Pretty. Same chord progression as before. Oh, I meant to turn it up. Sorry. This is when I get caught. This is when I get Twitch strikes. So when I turn the music up too loud. Can you give me theory? Give it. Yeah. This is. So now solfege.
Well, they tear me open and supposedly you could crawl right through me. Taste
back to the verse progression.
Teeth, please. And undress me from the sweaters, better hurry, 'cause I'm heading upward bound.
Nice melody with rising and
Oh,
not falling back
maybe I'll
down.
build my house on your cloud. Here I'm tumbling for you.
Very improvisatory melodies he has, especially for his verses.
Don't mean to harm you by leaving your town again. But I'm over the quilt that you've been spinning.
Such a good singer.
Said, baby, hell yeah. Oh, honey, I can see your house from here. If the plane goes down, damn, I remember where the love was found. If the plane goes down, damn, I remember where the love was found. If the plane goes down, damn, I remember where the love was found. If the plane goes down, 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 down.
Back to the verse progression. You gotta run the key of E flat minor or D sharp minor, however you want to think of it.
You get me high.
So we got E flat minor, G flat major, technically C flat major, we'll call it B major, and then B flat 7.
You get me high.
So effortless, I thought. That's a high note. All right, Mr. Goon and Watch, have a great night. Oh, you got wrecked. Too bad. All right, have a good one. Good to see you. Thank you again for the raid. You've been hanging out a long time. Go follow Mr. Goon and Watch, lead dev for Stray Light. In the sky fall. Super cool. Skyway, any questions? All right, there you go. Any questions? The song is fairly simple. It just uses two chord progressions: E flat minor, G flat major, B major. If we were to put that in the key of C, or do an A minor, A minor. That would be that 1, 3, 6, 7, and then the chorus is here. Always a good time. Glad we had a good time here, Goon and Watch. All right, we'll see. We'll have to hang soon. And there you go. That's pretty much it. It's a nice, well-written song for sure. Jason Mraz is quite good. Definitely knows what he's doing. Thank you for that tip, Skyway. Thanks for that request. Let me know if you want any other songs, or if you have any questions about that. I should get going here. We have 3 songs left. You want to do a poll? You want to pick the last song? How about we do it that way?
The galaxy is at peace.
Fatty Wheel, read my mind. Look at, he's on it. Let's do a poll for the last song. 2-minute poll. This is your chance to vote for the last song. The songs to choose from are Targets from Super Smash Bros. Melee, Claire de Lune by Debussy, or Seasons of Love from Rent. I'm going to play one of these songs, and then we're going to bow out. We're going to raid out. But we're going to give you a chance to vote. Voting will commence here in a second. In the meantime, follow me on Twitch, of course. Follow me on social media as well. Rem Gem is for targets. Oh, wait. Is the vote up yet? Hold on. You should see it momentarily. Fatty Well's putting it together. You know what song that is? You and me both, Skyway. Neither do I. Assuming no, you never know. All right, vote. The vote is up. Too late. Wow. Colleen Dauncey. Colleen Dauncey with the raid. This is how you know I'm streaming way too late. This is how you know I'm streaming way too late. When so much for a short stream. Well done, Colleen. Well done. That's it. I appreciate that. I appreciate the credit. I appreciate that you rated. I appreciate the raid for real. I don't think you've ever had like a chance to raid me because you're on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. I'm usually done by midnight my time. So that's how you know you're streaming too long when the West Coasters are raiding you. But welcome everyone. Glad to have you here. My name is Rob Kovacs. I'm a singer-songwriter, composer, video game composer, also known as 88-bit for my video game music covers. Big shout out to Colleen Dauncey. I do a lot of musical theater too, but Colleen Dauncey is also an incredible musician, singer, songwriter, and musical theater writer. She has written multiple musicals. Let me read her description real quick. New song Phoenix out now on all platforms. I'll have to check that out. I don't think I've heard that one. Colleen is a singer-songwriter, live looper from Canada. Love spending time here, so come hang out for live loops and all kinds of great stuff. I saw Colleen play live at TwitchCon a couple years ago. Go make sure you're following Colleen. She's absolutely incredible. If you aren't already, welcome everyone. Welcome Jay Clips. Mop Bucket, what's up? Good to see you. Colleen, if you'd like a song, that's right, I had to take the chance today. I'm glad you took it. If you'd like to request a song, feel free. There are over 1,800 songs to pick from. We'll take if there's any priority requests, meaning you, for anyone else here for a sub or 500 bits, you can request a song as well. Thank you for the follow. I am Odyssey and JoJo the 14th. Sounds like a pope name. You could be the next pope. Pope JoJo the 14th. Colleen, I would love to play a song if you want. If you got to bounce, no worries. But if you want to hear something, I'd be glad to play something. I hope life's good. I am Odyssey. Met you in passing in San Diego. You were great. Your name sounds familiar. I assume unless you're talking to me or Colleen, you could have met both of us. But yes, your name sounds familiar. I'm good with what I'm about to play. All right. I might pick something then. But we had a poll for the last song. It was Claire de Lune. Claire de Lune. Thank you for the follow. I am Odyssey. And JoJo. Claire de Lune is a song I need. It's a classical song that I've forgotten most of. Second last song follows Colleen around. Yeah, I know, right? This might be the last one though. Let's do we'll do this one. We'll do Claire de Lune. But I'm gonna say it's a little bit rusty. Oof, that sounded rusty. Claire de Lune by Claude Debussy. Here we go. All right. Claire de Lune by WC. Thank you for the follows. It's Metaroon and Malmec. That a little rusty there from I was doing it from memory. Forgot a few spots, but it's a beautiful piece. Bellissimo. That means very beautiful. Thank you. Italian. Thank you very much for the claps, everybody. Fatty Whale just said he almost went to bed before I started streaming. Good thing you didn't. I feel bad. Fatty Whale was going to go to bed 3 hours ago. Fatty Whale, go get some rest. Can we get some mad love for Fatty Whale? Freaking staying up for 3 hours past his bedtime. Mop Bucket, I don't usually stream this late. I had to start extra late today. I started 4.5 hours late. So that's why I'm catching all these West Coast Raiders. Quick raid Sarah, which raids you? All right, we will. We can raid Sarah. Let's do it. Let's raid. Thank you for the follow, RemGem and Mexican Crow. If you enjoyed the stream, a little bit that you've heard, or if you've been sticking around for a while and you haven't followed yet, make sure you hit that follow button so you can enjoy the stream. Again, next stream will be Saturday. Next stream will be Saturday at 7 o'clock, my normal stream time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. There's our Discord link. Click that. Come say hello. I'm pretty active in there. We play Wordle, share music, talk about video games. And I also theoretically post about everything I have going on. And it's been a lot. I've got new music that's just come out. A new Pokemon cover came out. And go watch that. If you're a YouTuber, not if you're a YouTuber, this is if you have a YouTube account, go watch my latest 88-bit video. Give it a like, comment, help that algorithm. It's in the announcement. There's a link right to it right there too. Oh yeah. I have to trigger the raid. I'm just sitting here like a doofus. Let's raid. You said Sarah's live? Let's raid Sarah. Okay, she's not ending, right? Yeah, let's raid it. Let's raid. Okay, start raid. Boom. We're going to raid Sarah Mahoney. She just became partner. Insane. She's super great. I am wearing a Poke hat. I'm wearing a Pikachu hat, courtesy of Kimberly. We're gonna raid Sarah. She's wonderful, wonderful piano player. She has played a bunch of my music too. She's more than any other person I think I've ever met. She's learned more of my songs than anyone else I've ever met. You like the Poke hat? Thank you. Compliments to Kimberly. Thank you all so much. Again, thank you, Fatty Whale. For holding it down today. Thanks for popping in as well, Gibson Lens. Thank you everyone who's been hanging out and having a good time. I hope to see you in the Discord. Feel free to follow me on social media at Rob Kovacs Music. And we're going to say hi to Sarah Mahoney. Please make some noise. She's absolutely wonderful. Show her some energy. Copy these raid calls. Post it in the chat. Let us know that you have it and that you're ready to go. Would love to see a lot of love sent her way. She's a wonderful pianist, and she sings as a wonderful singer as well. Thank you for the follow. Chillin' Penguin 14. Welcome in. All right, we're going to go. There's the link. Copy that. Make sure you have it. If you don't have a sub, copy the other one. That doesn't have the emotes. And you're all great. Thank you so much. It was great hanging out with you all. I'll see you Saturday. Have a great night, everybody.